Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Wednesday stream. How's everybody doing today? We've got Lynn's in the chat, INFP, Mason, good morning, Mage, Darren, throwing off Joseph's entire Wednesday. So sorry about that, my friends. James, well, was not prepared to be early. So sorry, friends. I didn't give too much warning in the Discord, but I did decide to start early today because I have to end early today. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna make up for it a little bit, at least partially make up for it. Let me know how the audio, everything looks and sounds and feels as well, by the way. I hope everything's good. And we're back with Star Control 2, aka the Ur-Quan Masters. Now, last week when we left off, we had just accidentally, wink wink, totally accidentally started a civil war with the Yehat. Oops. But good for them. And we got a few ships from them as well. A few things on the agenda today, but first, let's see how long it'll take to get to Betelgeuse. It'll take 39 units of fuel. I'm gonna check my quasi-space map to see if we can get there. Actually, well, you know what? Hold on. Do I need to go back home first? No, I don't. In that case, yeah, we're just gonna start zooming. We're gonna fly straight there. Peace, everybody. Never mind, not everybody.
Greetings, friends from Earth. The
Audio sounds good. Excellent.
Chief Guava has led us to many great victories. We have claimed the royalist traitors from 5 star systems.
Hey, great. How's the revolution going? Even though he just said how it was going.
This battle that has pitched clan against clan, ship against ship. I myself have sent 3 Royalist Terminators and their brave crews to the great beyond. What a waste. We pray that the struggle ends quickly.
Actually, I wonder, do you have any ships available?
Alas, as yet we have no ships which we can
That's
be
okay.
making
We already got
available
4
to you
ships
at
from
this time. However, if you return at a later date, perhaps then we shall have something for you.
All right.
Of course.
Let's see if we get any
What
info
knowledge
from
do
them.
you seek?
Do you know anything about the Vox?
The grotesque monsters. They are an effete and bigoted race, unworthy prey with one exception. General Zex. He commanded the entire Vox fleet during the Great War, and even by our high standards of battle skill, he is a genius. The brilliant tactics of Fortress Square and the dynamic triangle are his creations. Without Zex, the
Whatever
Vox
those
would
are.
have fallen to our alliance fleets in weeks, but Zex always found a way to turn his own weakness into an advantage. After the war, we learned that the Primate and the Vox High Council decided to move Zex out of the picture and sent him off to luxurious retirement at Alpha Serenkov 1. We have heard that he spends his time pursuing his hobby, though we do not know what more than that.
Of course, we already killed him. Sorry, your day's not going great, Mason, but hopefully it gets better from here, right? Make sure that I'm in purchase card reconciliation, invoice hell, but it's actually a pretty good Wednesday. Started dramatic for sure. Oh man, sounds like it. Well, hopefully same sentiment that it gets even better. That it gets even better. Let's see, how can we defeat the Ur-Quan?
If I were you, brave human, I'd probably be seeking the focus of the Ur-Quan's power and do whatever is necessary to destroy it. We may have a hint as to just what that weak spot is. When we were being hierarchy battle slaves, we learned that the Ur-Quan were possessing some kind of super weapon. A huge battleship they called Samatra, with the firepower to destroy an entire star fleet. For some reason, the Ur-Quan were reluctant to use the vessel. It wasn't until their armada was finally held back at the Corwood front that they brought the Samatra's power to bear on the Alliance. Captain, here's my advice. You can be destroying dreadnoughts until the breeds come home, but you're never going to defeat the Ur-Quan hierarchy until you eliminate their Samatra.
That's good advice. That is good advice. Tell me about the end of the war.
I will describe these events, Captain. They make for a tale wrought with sadness and heroism and betrayal. After the Chen Jesu, Horn, and your species were defeated, we prepared a defense in the Shofixti home star, Delta Gorno. Aside our Shofixti, our adopted children, we awaited the onslaught of the Ur-Quan Armada. We waited with eagerness, with the hot anticipation of battle. But then, we received an unbelievable message from our queen. Retreat. We could not believe it. Tactical withdrawal, yes, but to pull back the entire fleet.
Scandal.
There was no mistake. No garbled orders. We obeyed. Oh, Captain, the eyes of the Shofixti. Their bright and valiant eyes as we moved away. Without us, they had no hope of forming a tactical wedge. They would barely slow the hierarchy fleet. When the Ur-Quan came, the Shofixti fought as immortal heroes, darting in and out of the dreadnought formations, and then suddenly blazing like dying stars. But in only a few hours, the Shofixti fleet was gone, and the dreadnought moved towards the homeworld.
Oof. Oof. Well, that'll do for now. I love these guys, man. I love these guys. Goodbye, brave rebels. Viva la revolution.
Goodbye, human comrade. Fight well.
Hee 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 hee. Okay. Let's just keep going. The thing is, there's like a 50-50 chance we encounter allied Yehat or enemy Yehat at this point because of their little ongoing civil war. So we don't want to stick around too much. Just keep talking, Mr. Pterodactyls. Yes, my beloved. Now we're gonna end up crossing through Vux. Oh, we currently are crossing through Vux space, so there's also a chance that we encounter some Vux. But we're zooming actually, so we might not see them. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Apparently not. Apparently we don't have any of them show up on the encounter. How? Oh, yeah, no. Nah, we're good. We're fine. We're fine, no problems. No problems here. Just gonna keep powering along. How long does this game take you the first time you played it? It feels like you're zooming through it. I definitely have been zooming through it. I don't remember, because this is one of those games that I had growing up that, you know, like, I don't think I necessarily played solo, so to speak. Like everyone in my household had like their own little save files they were playing, right? So all that good stuff. Also Rin and Tube, welcome friends, good to see you. I'm gonna save now that we're here in Beetlejuice. We're gonna just take a look at some of the planets here. Little scan. Ooh, we got those radioactives. Oh baby. Also Bree, hi. I don't know if maybe I didn't say hi, but hi. We got them radioactives. That's the good stuff. One more. Okay, good haul, good haul. Definitely a good haul. Treasure World. Oh, also a very lucrative expedition. Very lucrative. We got that treasure. New. And we're off. Very good. Now, what's the actual planet like now that we've explored both moons? The primordial world. Lots of biological. I don't know if this one's as worth going down to, especially with the level 8 tectonics. Class 8, sorry. For those who have just rolled in as well. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Ooh, I'm gonna pass on that one. I'm gonna pass. Let's check out this little green world. No, there we go. Navigating is hard. Driving hard. It's an acid world. Acid. I'll pass. I'll pass. Now, the reason we came to Beetlejuice, you may recall, a couple of different aliens have hinted at the Cyrene having been here on their planet. They were also enslaved by the Ur-Quan. They got the old slave shield. Now, I'm just gonna preface this encounter that we're about to have with the Cyrene by saying This game is from 1992, and not everything in this game has aged superbly well. Okay? Just to put this in your minds.
Attention, unidentified space vessel. Be warned. This slave world and its inhabitants belong to the Ur-Quan. I am Starbase Commander Talana of the slave planet Gaia. Your ship is not responding to standard hierarchy identification sequences. You are therefore classed as independent. And what? Is my monitor display correct? Is that a human commanding that vessel? Who are you?
I like to think of this encounter with Talana of the Siren as being almost satirical to like old school Star Trek, you know, original Star Trek, and their depictions of any space alien that is female. But also these dialogue options. Were the ethics police justify that costume? No. Of course, the dialogue options go straight to flirting. I'm Captain Berger of the Flagship Vindicator.
Hello, Captain. But you haven't answered my question fully. Why are you here? Where are you from?
Where did you come
Has the
from?
slave shield
Where did
been
you go?
lifted from Earth? Are the Ur-Quan finally defeated? Simply put, Captain, what do you want from us?
Well, hey, baby, no. To be honest, we need your help to just, well, we're going to free you from slavery to the Ur-Quan, or we need your help to destroy the Earth. They're both kind of true, to be honest. But let's say we want your help fighting them. Not that they're in very much of a position to help, but
Look, Captain, I like you, even though you're an obnoxious human.
humans are
I like
obnoxious.
you. In another time, we might have become good friends. Perhaps more.
Perhaps more. We
But
just
that's a
met.
fantasy, and my job is dealing with reality. We're not going to do anything to jeopardize what we've got here. We've come too far, lost too much, to ever risk losing Gaia, our new home. Don't get all judgmental on me, Captain. You don't know what we've been through.
So, Commander Talana, what are you doing here?
When the Ur-Quan conquered us over 20 years ago, I was only a young girl living in Habitat 31. My older sister Diani was a starship officer in the Space Patrol. She was part of the final defense at Reyna. She didn't make it back. When the Ur-Quan caught us in open space, we all thought we were going to die. But then, instead of killing us, the Ur-Quan offered us a choice. We could join the ranks of their combat thralls, or we could be slave-shielded in our homeworld. Like the people of Earth, we chose peace. We became fallow slaves. When the Ur-Quan told us to return to our homeworld, we explained that we had none. Ur-Quan Master 9 explained that they had encountered this situation before, and if we would provide them with a list of our requirements, they would use their extensive astronomical data stores to find a planet for us. So we told them about Syra, about the color of its sky, about the abundant life forms, about the fertility of the soil and seas. Less than an hour later, we received a terse message from Master 9. We were to proceed to these coordinates and disembark. This was to be our new home. But our new world, Gaia, was everything we described. We'd been searching for a home planet for 75 years, and in the end, it was our enemies who gave one to us. I grew up on a small island off the main continent, and like all of my people, we lived each day under the sick, red glow of the slave shield. When the Ur-Quan arrived 7 years ago to refurbish and recrew the starbase, I was selected as the new commander.
It was a sad pour. I thought I had more coffee than that, but that was the end of it. That was the end of it. So what happened to you at the end of the war? Well, she already said she was just a kid. I don't know why this is a dialogue option, but okay.
When we first met your people,
I guess we mean her, the
wandering
species.
through the stars for almost 75 years, ever since the death of Syra, our home planet. We joined your alliance, and I use the word joined loosely, because we had no other choice. The Vox were raiding our slow habitat columns, and we had nowhere else to go. We fought for survival, Captain. Nothing more. When your people on Earth were defeated, the Alliance just plain fell apart. The Yehat and Shofixi retreated to their native stars and didn't want us to follow. The Ariru, those creepy little weasels, just plain bugged out. Vanished, leaving us alone, with nowhere to go, smack in the path of the oncoming Ur-Quan Armada. What were we supposed to do? Fight? 2/3 of our habitat fleet was unarmed. Many aren't even superluminal. We were going to be annihilated if we resisted, and we knew it. When the Ur-Quan surrounded us and started giving orders that all ended with, "or die," we took them at face value. We obeyed. In exchange, they gave us Gaia, the planet below. It's a beautiful world, Captain. I wish I could show it to you. So don't misunderstand me. We love our freedom as much as anybody else, but we've got a good life here, and we don't want to lose it.
There's a seriously thirsty bee brain in the chat today. Jeez. If you love freedom and hate the Ur-Quan, why won't you help us, despite the fact that you already just explained that?
Like I said before, Captain, we would like to help, but we are unwilling to risk losing Gaia. Unless you can find a much more compelling reason for us to get involved. You're on your own.
Oh, we will. Could you tell me about your people and your culture? Yeah.
Our species are almost identical. Almost too close a match
Alarm
to
going
be
off
just
my
a
phone.
coincidence. Our bodies are very similar, Captain.
Don't talk about my body, ma'am.
Except for certain parts. Our cultural development is also mostly parallel. Like you Earthlings, we evolved a society from primitive tribes whose main function were to protect themselves from the large reptiles native to our old world. The main difference between our two sets of cultures, the split in the paths of our development, occurred in what would have been your prehistory, say 5000 BCE. In your world, the agricultural communities were conquered by the more primitive, but also more aggressive migratory herding peoples. This led to a particular kind of sexual and political dominance structure which pervaded almost all of your Earth cultures until the early 21st century.
Take me to the early 21st century,
our
then.
only primitive migratory tribes were confined to our mountainous
Wait.
regions. Their herd beasts, the Waimai, did not do
Wait a
well
minute.
in the agricultural basins and plains. The two cultures were isolated until much later, when the technological superiority of the farmers curtailed any major conflict.
What was Syra like?
It was our paradise, Captain, our Eden. Earth is the only world we know of whose variety and richness of life even comes close to Syra. Again, like so many other things about our two species, our worlds were very much the same. At least before you began encasing yours in concrete and plastic. Syra's gravity was a bit lighter than Earth's, and its day was 50% longer. Our diurnal cycle is therefore different from yours. We spend 20 hours awake, followed by 10 hours horizontal.
So you just had to throw that horizontal in there. What happened to Syra?
This subject is very difficult for us, Captain, but I will try to recount those sad days. Like
I
your
swear this is
solar
plot
system,
important.
Ours had a large population of comets and asteroids. Large meteor impacts, though rare, were not unheard of on our planet. So it was not a total shock when an asteroid penetrated our atmosphere and hit the surface. what was odd was that unlike most other meteors, this one was not pulverized on impact. It penetrated the crust, and indeed went all the way through to the mantle, causing a supervolcano. The earthquakes caused by the impact were severe. The magma pumped out of the caldera wreaked significant damage on the nearby terrain, but within a few weeks it had cooled, forming a solid rock bandage over the wound. Within a few months, we had cleaned up the mess. The caldera was calming down nicely, and things were pretty much back to normal. Then, just over a year after the impact, all hell broke loose on the surface of Syra. Huge calderas were opening all over, not just around the meteor impact, but everywhere. The scope of the disaster is impossible to imagine. Entire cities sliding into oceans of molten lava, kilometer-wide sections of land pulverized by a cataclysmic explosion, and clouds of poison gas and superheated steam created a death shroud around Syra.
I guess she's just describing this absolute tragedy, but everybody is just fixated on the word penetrated. Wait till you all see their ship designs. Also, hey, Soul. Welcome. Good to see you again, my friend. Come on now. Isn't that outfit, knife included, a little bit absurd?
Maybe some other time, Captain. I can show you the hidden functionality of my uniform. Knife included.
Sounds like a threat. All right. What happened to the males of your species? Well, you can't just ask someone that, but we're going to.
When Syra was destroyed, the only people who survived were in orbit, and most of them were members of our newly established, mostly female space patrol. From their ships, their orbital platforms, and their lunar outposts, they watched Syra die. Within 3 days after the cataclysm began, the surface temperature of Syra had risen by almost 75 degrees to above the boiling point of water. It became clear that Syra, our paradise, our Eden, was gone. The survivors spent years in orbit. They made a few missions to the surface and actually found a handful of survivors. But their main activity was to make preparations for departure. The Space Patrol fitted makeshift drive units to anything that could hold air. Orbital factories, research pods, even hotels. When the fleet was ready, they left orbit and never looked back. The final population of our species was less than 10,000, with only 500 males, but they were the best and the brightest. For the next 75 years, our people wandered at sublight speed through the stars, looking for a new home.
All right, goodbye, Talana. I will be back.
Until then,
Oh, we'll be back.
Earthling.
Oh, we'll be back. All right, so we're actually going to. I think we're going to make a pit stop at home, back to Earth for a moment. Put some fuel in the tank, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Devices, quasi-portal, please. And let's also save. Cool. Very cool. Chuck V, also welcome. Welcome. That was delightful, apparently. Jeez, y'all. Y'all are so funny. Okay, let's return to Earth. Oh, and let's also devices. Let's use our Burbix caster. Gotta go to work. Okay, Soul. Catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Alright, we're just gonna wait here for a sec. Did I... Where's my guys. Oh, here they come. Here they come. They're coming. You can see on the little mini map. My friend. The male normie.
Welcome back, Captain.
All right. Do I have anything? Do I actually have anything to sell? No, I don't. All right, let's make some purchases. Let's buy some fuel. By the way,
Fuel.
you can buy information from it. You can buy so many hints about where to go and what to do in this game. So many hints, but we're not going to. Thank you, Mr. Malnorme. They are my mobile gas stations. Okay, let's offload some goodies. I'm also going to decommission the Shofixty ship that we've got in our fleet here. Oop. Commander.
Welcome back, Captain.
I have minerals. It's not a lot, but, you know, still.
Thanks, Captain.
All right. Banana.
Certainly.
Actually,
What?
historical data, other
Which-
starfaring races, members of the Old Alliance. Let's ask about this Cyrene. I don't know.
Most
Maybe
raw
he'll give us
recruits saw
some.
the siren as nothing more than
Oh, we have gone through this dialogue.
warm-breathing pin-ups.
And he gets
Warm they
about as
are,
thirsty
and
as
yes,
the
they
chat
do
here
breathe
does.
most magnificently, but Captain, they are far more than simple joy units. The history shows the Cyrene established and maintained a peaceful culture from their Bronze Age through their discovery of starflight. Before their planet was destroyed in a horrible cataclysm, their world was an Eden.
I was hoping for like a, you know, coordinates of some kind, but that's okay. Let's see. That's enough about the Alliance. Well, let's ask him about. No, I think we've asked him about all of
What
these
other-
guys already before. So let the time thieving begin. Excellent.
Would you like information on... Sure.
No. No more. Goodbye,
Well-
Commander. Okay. Shipyard, please. Let's take this one out of commission. We just needed it to recruit the Yehat. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna rock with this fleet. I've got my 4 Yehat ships. I've got Fuifo. That's okay. That's good with me. There's one thing. Hang on. I don't recall the exact spot that I need to be at here. But let me just double check my notes from the last time I played this, because we've got a device here. And we gotta talk to some friends. Well, you know what? While I double check my notes here, you know what I'll just do is we're just gonna head to. Is this Procyon over here? This is Procyon. I think though that it might be also, hey Alex, how are ya? How are ya? Okay, it is just their home world, and that I need to go to. Okay. Time Thief. Very good. Very good. The... We want to go to 22 by... 360. Oh, it's way up here. That's right. Okay. All right. Also, hey Matt, how are you? How are ya? Also, you guys, sorry. He said to check in the contents. Yep. Yep. You guys are so funny. I love it. I love it. Okay. Oh, the siren. Here's what I'm gonna do. Hang on. I'm gonna save for a second here. Okay. Hold on. And if you go into the multiplayer battle mode, okay, I'm gonna remind you guys that this is what the siren's ship design is. And their ship is called... Because all the different ships have names, right? There's the Skiff, the Arilu's Skiff, Shinjetsu's Broodhome, the Earthling Cruiser, right? Shafixi Scout. The Siren's ships are called Penetrators. And they are ribbed for her pleasure, absolutely. So, just to remind you, I think I mentioned it on the first stream, but that was weeks ago now. Oh no. Now, I don't feel like fighting the Ilrath exactly, but we're gonna be a little bit cheeky. Just a little bit. We're in Ilrath space. But the Ilrath fleet is all... So we're going to the Ilrath's homeworld, but you'll notice the Ilrath's sphere of influence, their fleet is not at their homeworld. Interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? This is where their homeworld... They do have some ships here, though. Alright, now that we've entered their star system, we're going to use the Unga caster, which the Spathi left behind on us.
Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan. Oh, great gods of evil and darkness. What can your humble and devious servants do for you?
And we're going to impersonate their gods by broadcasting a message to them. But we can troll them a little bit. Or we can definitely do a little bit of trolling. Yeah. Worship us.
From the chamber of pain, now we hear your words, cruel and evil lords of darkness. And as your voice crackles out of the speaker boxes, it sends thrills across our carapaces. Our hairy quills all stand erect.
Erect?
And
Hold on.
wheeze with holy fever. Oh, mighty gods, you are the definition of all that is evil and hideous in this universe. You are the inspiration for all cruelty, deception, and pain. For this, we thank you.
We require that you do things a bit differently.
Your will is our inspiration. What shall we do?
From this day forth, say warship instead of worship.
As you wish, glorious, unmerciful destructors. In all future worship, we will honor you in this way.
Not even, they don't even question it. Also, Sheeling Zettel, welcome. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. From this day forward, say dwee instead of we.
Yes, great Dogar. Yes, mighty Kazon. We certainly will. We certainly will.
From this day forward, say you boo instead of you. Yeah.
It shall be so.
I hope I don't push this too far that they start
Yubu are mighty.
questioning it.
Yubu are the most hideous and deceitful. We Ilrath are too fortunate to have Yubu to worship.
You are no longer the Ilrath. You are now the Dilrats.
We, the Dilrats, bow and scrape off our appendages in your honor, mighty Dogar and Kazon.
He didn't say dwee. You are sufficiently graced. Go and kill gruesomely.
We can never
Right.
receive sufficient direction from you, great masters. We eagerly await your next vile commandments.
He didn't say dwee. Oh well. Leave this place. Seek new prey.
Oh, mighty Dogar. Oh, mighty Kazon.
They do simp
Your
hard.
devoted servants hear your words and obey your divine and cruel insights.
Very hard.
The Pakunk are unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the
There we go,
prospect
saving
of
the
killing
Pakunk again.
worthy prey. We will leave immediately
Yo.
so that we can begin our glorious evil devotion.
4 months, Linz. Thank you so much.
Who shall we prey upon next? Who shall suffer our inspired torment? Didn't those loathsome Umga once mention a race near their region of space? Yes, I have it. The Fradash. We will go now and kill all of them.
We return now to the fetid darkness. Obey our commands.
Farewell, Dogar and Kazon. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even
Into the
more
darkness.
vile and treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
Alright, so now they're gonna fight each other, so I don't have to fight either of them. And oh, you can already see them starting to move without question, but we're gonna mosey to Procyon. We're not the big baddies. These were like minor baddies. The big baddies minions. Which we have duped into fighting the Thradash. And we're gonna go over to Procyon, which is, you may remember, the homeworld of the Chinjesu, who are our former allies. However, we might have gotten here too fast. Well, let's see. If we can just, let's save. And maybe we can just avoid their ships. Because they're still in the system here. Oh, they're converging on me? Okay. It's okay. Have we met? We have. We did meet and fight a couple Ur-Quan before. Report from orbit. We've explored the interior of the starbase and found it abandoned. Computer records show that the Ur-Quan put the starbase in orbit around this world after defeating the Chinjesu and Murmherm. From what we can determine, the Chinjesu and Murmherm, who were assigned to this base, set up mindless robots to run the station, and then somehow return to the surface of their planet, penetrating the slave shield. Further analysis of the Starbase's databanks show that the Chenjesu and Murnherm were exploring synthesis schemes to create a hybrid race. Half Murnherm and half Chenjesu. The robots who run the Starbase are armed and will not permit us to scavenge materials, so we're returning to the ship. End of transmission. Okay. These Elrath really don't like that I'm here. We're just gonna... We cannot scan their Sapphire world. However, we do have the Burvix caster.
We are the Chenjesu. We are the Murnherm. We do not understand how you have penetrated the slave shield or why, but in doing so you have interrupted the process. Explain this intrusion.
Came here to find what you're doing down there.
Though your ship's design is unfamiliar to us, we now understand that you are of human origin, and so we will share with you our reasons for accepting the status of Ur-Quan slave. In 2135, our great alliance burned within the crucible of sentience. Though our fleets of armed starships held back the hierarchy's grotesque armada for many years, in the end, the Ur-Quan unleashed a power upon us that was so overwhelming, we knew we would be annihilated if we did not submit. This unstoppable power, this ultimate weapon, was a huge starship, an unstoppable battle platform built by the precursors in the ancient past. Your vessel shares some similarities in design to the Ur-Quan's battle platform, which they call Samatra, meaning Great Trophy.
This kind of reiterates what the Yehat also told us.
Your ship and bore weapons and defensive systems that made it invulnerable to all of our technologies. It remains a mystery to us why the Ur-Quan fought us for so long without using the Samatra. But when they finally brought the ship into combat, the Samatra incinerated our finest brood-home vessels from 10 times our own ship's weapon range. We had no choices beyond submission or devastation. Before the Ur-Quan arrived to accept our surrender, we sent one last message to your people, a message suggesting that your species do as we Chenjesu and Murnherm plan to do. We would accept the Ur-Quan's demands and become slaves until such a time as we found a way to destroy or neutralize the Samatra.
So they surrendered, but are actually playing the long game down here. Very interesting. We're struggling against the Ur-Quan. Can't you help us?
We cannot be of any assistance now. We are in the middle of the process. I will explain. After we, Chenjesu and Murnherm, were defeated by the Ur-Quan, we chose to be encased in a single slave shield on this world. As soon as the Ur-Quan departed, we began the process. We initiated a synthesis of our two species, our two cultures, one crystalline, the other purely mechanical. This process, fueled only by the radiant energy of our sun, will eventually produce a new hybrid race. And when the process is complete, we will crack the Ur-Quan slave shield and emerge from our chrysalis like a winged insect unleashed from its cocoon. Then we will be ready and capable to deal with the Ur-Quan, their battle thralls, and their dreaded Samatra.
So the Chenjesu, who are sentient crystals, by the way, and the Murnherm, who are a purely robotic race, are undergoing a synthesis of their two species in order to basically become super powerful and yes. Also, whoa! Holy super chat Batman! Zlumo. I don't know how to pronounce this username, but I'm so sorry for not knowing. But let me know how I should be saying it. But thank you so much for the super chat. Holy shinoli. Been watching your videos in background while I studied through college for the past year or so. Thank you for keeping me entertained during a couple tough semesters. Oh man, sorry, it's been a tough time for you, but thank you so much. That's incredible. Super appreciate the super chat. Super duper appreciate it. And yeah, seriously, let me know how to do this, how to pronounce this. Hope the rest of your semester goes well, if you're doing that even now. But hell yeah, thank you so much. Super. I can't convey that appreciation enough. We are human, so we're impatient, of course. So why can't you help us now?
The complete synthetic hybridization of the Genjesu and the Moonherm species will require approximately 35 of your Earth years.
Really playing the long game.
Extended duration is necessary because our synthesis mechanisms are dependent exclusively on the light of our sun for energy.
Just pronounce it with the characters. ZLBM0. Fair enough. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. What if we could find some way to get you more energy? Would that speed things up?
What you describe is theoretically possible, but it would pose a great danger to us. The process must be executed as planned, or it may fail catastrophically. We would be destroyed.
We do not want to destroy these guys, so we need some advice from you.
Wisdom is available. Detail your need.
How do you think we can defeat the Ur-Quan?
You must find some way to destroy the Sumatra. To do this, you will need a powerful weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. But that is not all. You will also require some way to distract the Ur-Quan to give you the opportunity to use the weapon.
Alright, that's enough advice for now.
Though your presence here is a painful intrusion, we will always provide advice whenever you request it, Captain.
Alright, we're gonna leave them be for now. We got some good plot hooks here. Goodbye, Genjesu. Goodbye, Murnmaherm.
Goodbye, once and future ally, human. When the process is complete and we emerge from our chrysalis, I shall tell your grandchildren of our conversation this day.
Grandchildren? I thought it was gonna be 35 years. Slow down. Also, Andy said the game audio is had. I turned it up about 5 decibels. Let me know if that's better, as well. And we're gonna. Dang it! I wasn't fast enough. All right. I don't like fighting these guys too much. But let's converse.
Be gone, humans. We would very much like to tear off all your digits and be entertained fitting them into your orifices. But we are on an evil jihad and cannot be bothered killing you at this time. Perhaps later.
Oh, they actually left me alone. Ah, I guess they're too focused on trying to go kill the Thredash, which is fair. Totally fair. I'm out. Off. Not again.
Be gone, you.
Okay, it's just the same dialogue. Yeah. The voice actors were having a blast in the studio. Absolutely. Woo! Quasi-portal time. Okay. Now. And let me just consult my little portal map here. And we're gonna go this way. It gives weird amounts. Well, hey, that's as far as default options go. That's a pretty nice one. All right. we are going to... There's a few things in this section of space we can do. Is it Gamma Scorpii, I think, is one of them. Oh wait, but let's save. And 53 fuel. We'll also summon. Yeah, we are in their space. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna stop for a sec. You should always save the game. We're gonna encounter some aliens. The Mycon. Let's save here too. Saving your game is good.
We are part of Jaffa. Jaffa is the hot light in the darkness. All else is unfulfilled void. We are the Mycon.
Mm-hmm. What are your taste fried in butter? Okay, so the Mycon are sentient fungus. And they're pretty weird guys. Mycon, please try to understand. We wish peace between our peoples. Peace.
A single spore lands, finds nourishment in decay, and soon attains maturity. In turn, it exhales a cloud of new life, 1,000 spores. Each lands, finds nourishment in decay. So progresses Jaffa.
Also, these guys, it's kind of like talking to a brick wall. You know what I mean? Alright, don't trouble yourself. I'll see myself out.
Jaffa fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
Violent action ensues. Because of course it does. Alright, let's bring out Peep Eep. Show you what these yeehot Terminators are made of. Oop, except I crashed right into his ship. Oopsie. Because they've got a nice shield function. We just gotta get close. And hell yeah, I freaking love the Yeehot. Alright. Except oof. I got destroyed. Oops. We just gotta get close. Okay, let's try going this way. Oh, we took some damage. We took some damage. Okay. Let's escape. Escape before the fight starts. Whoop. Let's bring Zeep Eep into the battle instead. We needed Peep Eep to survive, but a fully crewed ship here is... Although, depending on how this goes, I might just bring up the ship as well, because we have upgraded it pretty well for combat. Just gonna inch closer. 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 Oh, we almost got him. We almost got him. He's an evasive one. Ah, the asteroid. Dang it. Okay. Oh, right. They have an ability to regenerate their crew, though, which is... You know when your enemy has a healing ability and you're like, hey, wait, don't... That's... Yeah, anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Come on, Yush. Oh my gosh. I almost had them. They've almost regenerated their entire crew supply there. And that's kind of rude. Got him. All right. They are just able to spawn new crew. Somehow. I don't know how. Yay. Okay, there we go. We got him. We got him. Let's, alright, let's keep going here to Gamma Scorpy. Let's also save. Alright. We've got a few planets, as the kids would say. Let's just start from the outer. Oh, there's a guy here. Don't mind me, guy. Oh, he's running away. What is he doing? I don't know. Garlic aioli? Hell yeah. And not a lot going on this planet. I think we will just pass. I think we're gonna have to fight this guy. But first, converse.
We are the Mycon.
We wish peace between our peoples, Mycon.
Our bodies seethe with the passion of our genes. 1,000 of your species do not possess the richness in one of my cells.
That's a very sophisticated racist statement. Okay. Time to die!
With my parents, 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 parents. I am they, and they are us. Then and now. Juffa fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
So rude. Okay. Let's see if we bring out the flagship, how well that will do. Because we have upgraded the flagship pretty... Oh, we actually did get hit, though. Yeah, flagship's not great. I might even reload. We lost like 19 crew there. Let's see. When did I save? Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just go... Sure, to this planet that I didn't mean to... That I didn't even see on the map there, but oops. You know. I guess we'll stick with the Yehot ships for these guys, you know. Not a lot going on here on this super dense world. Just some base metal minerals. Let's see. Let's check out this big green over here. I'm looking at the time, like, hopefully I actually do the thing that I wanted to do and put in the title and thumbnail here today. Otherwise, it's accidental clickbait. Nah, same here. And this is a gas giant, isn't it? Oh, he's coming over to me. That guy, he's coming over. All right, let's see. We'll just talk to him, I guess. Yeah.
Our bodies,
blah, blah, blah. Your genes, whatever. We're skipping the dialogue. I'm coming to kill him. Z-Beep's not looking too good. Neither is Peep-Beep. But Beep-Beep is looking good. Beep-Beep. Oh, frick. Okay, this was a bad start. I made a mistake. This was a skill issue, as the kids would say. Stop regenerating your crew while I'm trying to catch up to you. Yo, he blew up Beep Beep. No. No. Here's what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna hit escape and I'm gonna reload the fight. Load game. I ain't losing those yay hot ships. Beep Beep is funnier than Beep Eep. Beep Beep. Blah blah blah. How would you taste fried in butter?
The deep children are a part of Jufflewood. Home builders. The dwellers in the mobile roaches.
That's information we did want. Okay. All right, I'm gonna see myself up. Yeah. Violent action. Okay. Yeah. Let's bring out Jeep Eep. These names are so funny sometimes. Just gonna get in close. If we can. He's gonna really try and get away from us because he's low on crew. He's gonna try and regenerate his crew. You're so annoying. Listen here, you silly sentient mushrooms. He's really just... Oh! That was the mistake I made last time. Ugh! Yo! That was very effective. Not Jeep Eep! Boop boop, I like that. I wonder how would Fuifo fare? Cause these Spathy ships are quite speedy. You know? I am almost wondering if I should have been using this guy all along, you know what I mean? If I should have been. But maybe not, because the Spathy ship is fast, but our torpedoes are not as fast as our ship is. You know what I'm saying? But I think if we just keep pelting him like that... It's gonna take too long, and then he's gonna keep regenerating his crew. Yeah, let's see, he's back to full crew. Why you? Okay, I'm gonna reload. We're gonna hit escape. But first. First, just maybe I should just be using the flagship, even though I lost a lot of crew the first time around. You know, as one does.
I fill. The deep children.
The deep children. That's important. All right. Let's do it. Come on. I'm like hammering this. I need more dynamos, I think, to recharge my combat batteries faster. You know? Got him. We just gotta be... As long as we're careful, I think the flagship works. Oh, hey, okay, there we go. It's just the 2 ships. Good. Good. Let's avoid getting jumped on by these other guys. Don't get jumped. Well, there's a lot of them here. Don't mind me, Mycon guys. BRB, how could you? We're actually going to BRB pretty soon as well, but that's beside the point. Not a lot going on here. On some of these here planets. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's just wait for a few of them to enter planetary orbit range. I don't remember how many there were on the solar system map here. I think that might be all of them. I just don't want to get like immediately jumped on when I go back to this screen. Now let's check this here moon. Lanthanide world. Ooh, green. It's pretty. Okay, wait. Let's save. It's pretty hazardous, but we do have our fully upgraded lander to protect us from all these hazardous hazards. So we're gonna be okay. Ooh, we did lose some crew though. Guys, keep your hands and feet inside. Don't stick your hands out the windows. Dang. Shattered world. There's no weather, but there's Class 8 tectonics, and it's 100 degrees Celsius, which is hot, by the way. In case you didn't know that. Get these radioactives. Yeah, there's one energy scan. Okay. Get this big radioactive and this thing. Whatever this thing is, report from surface. Near an unusual volcanic fumarole, we have found a fragment of some kind of biological encasement or shell, which is made of an incredibly tough, heat-resistant mat of fungal fibers. We can find no sign of any life form, which may have hatched from this egg shell. We'll bring it back to the flagship for further study. End of report. I did miss a few minerals, but they're just base metals, not the radioactives. So, now. We're gonna leave this system here. Trying to decide if I should, like, which thing I should go do. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we want to go to their home world, which is close to here. Beta Copernicus. That's where we're gonna go. Ah! I got jumped on. I got jumped.
We are the Mycon.
We want peace, Mycon guys. There's gonna be a lot of redundant dialogue here.
I am Doogie.
Doogie?
I am
More
the
like
purity
Dookie.
monitor. I choose what buds are permitted to mature and which must be eradicated. I died of general misfunction 57,283 years ago. Juffo-What fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
Okay then. That's what I think of that. Growing turgid. Ah! I did get hit. Twice. Got stuck. It got sabotaged by the asteroids there. Ugh. Great, cool, very cool. I'm out. Where was I going again? I think it was here. Beta Copernicus. Copernicus. I can pronounce words probably. Maybe. I might be able to. Copernicus. Maybe I should have grabbed another crew pod while I was at the, at the space station. Copernicus. Cope with this, Pernicus. I don't know. Listen, sometimes I say words. I don't know why. Okay. We got some of those planets here. You know the ones. We don't have a ton of fuel, unfortunately. Let's see if there's anything worth scavenging here. Another shattered world. How curious. I just realized I didn't save before landing. Oops. Well, wish me luck on not having minimal casualties here. Here we go. I'm glad that I could provide some entertainment. We did lose a guy. We lost someone. And there we go. Report from surface. Near an unusual volcanic fumarole. We found a fragment of some kind of biological encasement or shell of which it's the same dialogue. We can find no sign of any life which may have hatched from this eggshell, but we will bring it back to the ship for further study. Welcome back, Red. Did I check this moon? I think I did, right? Very interesting. Oh, wait. Big purple. We got some time. Just, that's a gas giant. Treasure World! It's pretty safe, actually, as well. All things considered. All things considered, it's looking pretty nice and safe. Whee! Okay. For some reason, it's like this weird yellow colored planets tend to be really good. You know what I mean? It's the treasure worlds. They tend to yield good resources. They got them good minerals. Do you crave those minerals? Green. Green. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where is the planet on the next ring, though? Is it? I have a 50-50 chance. Oh, yeah, okay. It was to the left. What do you know? How nice. How convenient. Convenient. It's Xenolithic. Well, there's a little bit of good stuff there, so I'll just fill out the cargo on the lander just to get this mostly. The platinum. This is a nice color, though. Not gonna lie. Kinda dig it. Okay, I'm gonna not bother with the other two pieces of mineral. Noble world. Ooh. I know mining isn't the most necessarily engaging or entertaining part of this game, but there is some satisfaction to resource gathering. I don't know how to explain it. You know, just... No, you can't go total completionist and, you know, mine every single planet in this game, because there's not enough time to do that. The chemist in you loves it, hell yeah. Distracted by actual work? The worst reason to get distracted. No, I kid. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't sweat it, my friend. Crimson world. Yeah, maybe I won't bother. We're good. We're good. I don't want a situation where I have to, like, jettison a bunch of minerals or something. Okay, I think I've got what I need to from Beta Copernicus here. So we're gonna just go to Gamma Brahi. Dinner boards. Food is good. We're also going to save. I used the Burvix caster, so hopefully our friends the Melnorme might show up, maybe? so cool. I know there's all these ships coming. Some of them are going to be Mycon ships. Because we're deep in Mycon space. Wait. Where's this one? Epsilon. Yeah, I think we're just going to try and avoid some of these. Dang it. It wasn't Mycon. I was thinking that, well, maybe that one's Melnarme. Nope. That's okay. We do need to talk to them.
We are the Mycon. A cold rock spinning silently in the void. A womb for the children. Pulsing hot liquid flows through my outstretched tendrils, sending thrills into my interior. The moment has come.
Whoa.
I swell and burst. Above me, a cloud of whispering light
Phrasing.
whirls through the air. I am content.
Yeah, I bet you are. You know, I probably have some of your relatives between my toes. Weird way to out yourself with foot fungus, but you shouldn't.
The Juffa one is strong in this place. Juffa one.
Yeah. Violent action, whatever. Time to get killed. Alright, Spluzo over here. Spluzo. Stop regenerating your crew, though, please. That's okay. Almost got him. Almost got him. One more little hit. Just gotta get closer. Closer. There. Ah, there he is.
Welcome back, Captain.
There you are. Hey man, I'd like to buy some fuel.
Fuel.
Thank you. Thank you, goodbye. Immediately jumped on. Okay. Rude. Rainbow World.
We are the Mycon. Your simple sexual process produces random mosaics of genetic instructions. Yet, with the simplicity of breath, I modify my own patterns. You humans improve a tool and double your capabilities. We Mycon improve ourselves and increase 1,000-fold. Juffa one fills in my fibers.
These Mycon are really full of themselves. Just really full of themselves and xenophobic. Hey Bradley, how are ya? I gotta blow up this glitch. Hell yeah. I too am turgid. What? Ooh, don't spawn in too close to the Vindicator. That's sounded cooler in my head. That's fine. Alright, Spluzo. Another Spluzo. How many of these guys are there? In this deep space encounter. This guy's name is Glob. Just think about that. is Glob. I love that for him. Sometimes the gravity wells make combat really interesting in this game, we'll say. Woo! Boom. 4 ships done for. Okay, where we were going to Gamma Brock. Okay. Save. You know what else I'm gonna do is manifest. Let's bring up the roster. We're gonna take the crew out of our Earthling cruiser here, and some out of the hunk ships. That brings us back up to 50 crew. Okay. There's 2 planets in this system, and both look like they would be lucrative to explore. Oh, that's a spicy, well-guarded planet. We're just gonna try and get in between. Whew. It's a plutonic world. It's looking pretty good. Yeah, lots to look forward to there with that. I actually still haven't watched Superman yet, actually. But I've only heard good things. I've heard lots of good. I'm actually really behind on it. I think the only movie I've watched recently was K-Pop Demon Hunter, actually. Which was pretty fun. Fun movie. Oof. He gulps 3 fuel just going down to this planet, so that's a lot. Every trip down, 3 fuel. Wow. Ah, dang it. I was trying to accelerate out of there. That's okay. We're just gonna save.
We are the Mycon.
I know, bro.
The Deep Children.
The Deep Children.
Spears of light in the darkness. Their discarded husks speak of joy to come. Juffo fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
I like how the Mycon, it feels like talking to a brick wall. You're like trying to talk to these guys, and they just are like having their own conversation without you, basically. It's like, why did you even open the hailing frequencies, bro? Ah! I got whacked to there. Ah, there. Yeah, I'm just gonna escape. I'm gonna reload. This is too many crew lost. That's too many. I do kind of wish you could pause during combat, but you can't.
I have chosen my offspring's memories carefully from my set of remembrances, the sweet and warm times of my existence, and those of my parents. The bits of 1,000,000 lifetimes coalesced into a birth gift of complete awareness. Juffo fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
Okay. You're 104% in Hollow Knight. Very nice. Well done. It's not an easy game to complete, especially. Oh, all right. asteroids saving me. Asteroids bamboozling me. Dang it. Zaloop. I did lose some crew there again, but it's not a total loss. We're just gonna use our point defense lasers when we need to. There we go. Ah! Let me out of here. Okay. We're just gonna get over here and over to this planet. Yet another shattered world. Now, what I was trying to look up before is I don't remember which of these 3 shattered worlds it is. But one of these, so we're just going to pretend it's this one. One of these shattered worlds was Syra. I don't remember which one it is. Oh, that's why I was like trying to ask some NPCs for coordinates here, and I wasn't getting answers. But one of these shattered worlds was Syra, the Sirenes' destroyed homeworld. Okay, ooh, it's spicy. It is spicy down here. We got some good minerals, though. Some good minerals. We're gonna be salty. Oh yeah, we are. It's funny you mentioned trying to get 112%. I've actually never gotten 112% in Hollow Knight. 109 is the best I've done, but the Pantheon is just a little above my skill ceiling, I think. You know what I mean? I can get through like some of the Pantheon, but I just can't get through it all. Maybe I could if I dedicated more time to it, but still. This is the same dialogue before. Unusual volcanic fumarole. We found a big old eggshell thingy. New. Important. Now, let's see if the Mycon might be chasing me / closing in on me. Yeah, they are. Invisibility glitch. Oh. Wow. Okay. That's the wrong one. In front of me. Not devices. Quasi portal. Let's get out of here. Start now, please. And let's get home. Let's get home. Oh, I'm not used to seeing the... Oh, yeah, the Kunk are on the move again. The Ilrath are also migrating up to fight the Fordash. We're gonna let them do their thing. We're doing other quests right now. Yeah. I try to beat the Radiance. The Radiance is a tough fight, honestly. Yeah. Legit. So yeah, I just never felt it was super worth it to do the Pantheon. It's basically just boss rush, right? So we'll see.
I'm at your disposal, Captain.
Yeah, you are. I have minerals. Have my minerals, man. Oh man, we're loaded.
Captain, you are to be commended. Keep up the good work.
Oh, thanks, Commander. Can your scientists analyze what I've acquired since my last visit?
The analysis reads as follows. Subject Mycon egg case. Data? We really didn't know Mycon came from eggs, but our analysis of this sheath shows that it's been subjected to phenomenal temperatures and pressures. The most unusual aspect of the egg case is its size. We know Mycons range in height from 0.5 to 3.5 meters, but our reconstruction of the whole egg case shows it to be over 25 meters high. Summary. If a Mycon came out of this, it's gotta be really big. That's the end of our scientist's report.
Very interesting.
We shall await your return, Captain.
Very, very interesting. So I'll give you a little bit of spoilers and slash interpretation, I should say, of all the information we've gathered here. Based on all of the dialogue, the cryptic dialogue that Mycon offered us, as well as the analysis of the egg case that we found, is that and look, minor spoilers for like 30 seconds, the Mycon developed an egg thing that they launched to planets to essentially terraform them. They're terraforming planets to what we interpret as destroying them, their shattered worlds, but it's to make it habitable for themselves, essentially. Problem is that one of those worlds they decided to terraform was Syra, apparently. Maybe I should get another crew pod. Or maybe I should just get a Shiva furnace. You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Shiva furnace. And we're gonna ditch a single. Maybe I. Pod here. Those dastardly Mycon. Okay, I think with another Shiva furnace, we probably just need the 1 point defense, and then the 1 fuel tank will do us for now. Well, I never need really more than 50 crew, you know? I don't know. Do a second point defense system. Those are the little lasers. Oh, decisions. Let's just go all in on this and throw in another Shiva furnace. Get ourselves combat ready. Okay. And we depart. Now, we're not done for today, but we are going to take... Oh no! I need some water! Oh boy. Much better. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break before we go on anymore. So BRB, everybody, go pee, wash your hands, whatever you gotta get done, get her done, and we will be back soon, very, very soon. BRB, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good little bathroom break. And we're back. We're gonna just mosey along here now that we've got the Mycon egg cases. We've got 3 of them. Don't worry so much about it. But you actually really need 2, but that's beside the point. Quasi-portal, shall we? Now, we want to go to, hold on, just consulting my little quasi-portal map here, to here. There's like just landscapers outside being adjusting, just closing the window here. I can't even hear my own game volume over that. They're friggin' leaf blowers. Okay. We have ended up way in the corner here. We want to go down to Zeta Persei. And let's also actually, you know what? I'll do it when we're in nicer territory. When we're a little lower in the field too. But we are gonna go find the Druge. These guys. I'm gonna save as well. Saving your game is good. It's a good thing to do. And this nice red planet here. Just gonna go around. Don't mind me, sir. Pardon me, sir. I'm just going to this planet.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We know that you have Mycon deep-trialed egg case fragments aboard your vessel. Would you consider trading them to us for a shiny new Muller starship? Our sensors reveal that you have one of our more powerful hyperwave casters on board your ship. Have no fear, Captain. It was abandoned on the Vervixi move, and by our law, it belongs to you. However, we are fond of the device and wish to regain it through trade. Give us the caster, and we will give you all the fuel your ship can hold. We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Muller starships, and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
Okay, so these guys are the evil capitalist aliens, but they're not the main villains of this game. They're just someone we have to deal with. But anyways, what can you tell us about this trade world?
This is the heart of our operation, the vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1 million deals are made here each day, perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere.
Well, I would like to make a purchase.
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Mauler starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
Gee, isn't this kind of like slave trading, which is something I'm not, I'm not on board with.
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny, no freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people unless we knew that they had granted you the rights to make such a deal.
The rights. What would my crew members do here?
People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate posts in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own true Starship personnel, sharing every duty.
Yeah, I will not be selling my crew to be your slaves.
This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain.
See, it really is the capitalist mindset of, like, you're allowed to do it, therefore, don't question the morality of it, right? Don't question the ethics of it. You're allowed to sell your own crew into slavery, so why not do it? No, fuck you, man. Anyways, but I will sell to him one of our items.
We are prepared to make a deal.
Because we kind of have to. We're going to sell him one, because this is why we got multiple. We will sell one of the Mycon egg cases that we found.
Captain, a special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere.
The Rosy
Its
Sphere.
origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
Except this unusual... Well, tell me more about this artifact.
Its genesis is lost in antiquity, along with the race who created it, the marvelous precursors. Note how the device glows, how it throbs, pulsing
Don't talk to me about
slowly,
throbbing.
bright, then dark, like the heart of a slumbering god. Captain, this artifact has been in our possession for eons. Vast brutal wars have been fought over its possession.
Sure they have.
The offer we make to you here today is quite unique. Do not make a hasty choice.
I am going to accept his offer of trading the Mycon egg case in exchange for... Did I see some snot drip out of his nose, or am I crazy? In exchange for the Rosy Sphere. Accept this unusual offer.
Ha ha! You are indeed a wise young human. The Rosy Sphere is yours.
Okay. Do not wish to sell anything more.
Very
I don't wish to
well.
deal with these guys any longer. I will be leaving now.
Return soon, Captain. Your patronage is appreciated.
These guys straight up suck. They're straight up awful. But here's the thing. Do remember that these guys were the ones who sold the Ultron to the Utwig. which the Supox, or the Utwig broke. The Supox gifted to us the broken Ultron. With the Rosy Sphere, the Aqua Helix, and the Clear Spindle. Okay, let's save in case I do something wrong. But now that we've collected these artifacts, we have fixed the Ultron. The perfect Ultron. It is now perfect Ultron. Hence the stream title. Now you understand, maybe. Maybe. Now we're just going to, no, I didn't need to open the star map, sorry. Manifest, devices, quasi portal spawner, please. And we need to go up to here. And we're up here near Utwig and Supox space. Okay, let's see actually if we go just up here, and we're gonna use Manifest Rubik's Caster to summon our friends, the Melnorme traders. That might be them, that might be the Supox. Oh, it is them.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish to buy some fuel.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
I shall be leaving.
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain.
I know, thank you. Alright. We are in Supox space. Oh, there is a Supox ship approaching. A ship approaching. At least I hope it's Supox.
Hello, Voyager. May the light always reach your leaves.
This time we are sure we have repaired the Ultron completely.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, rapturous light of the green sun! Please convey it immediately to the Utwig. They will be elated.
Okay, we're off.
May sunlight and water always fall upon you.
I'm sure that's a really nice thing to say coming from a sentient plant creature. Okay. Utwig. Which one's their homeworld again? Yeah, which ones I got the, I'm pretty sure it's Beta Aquarium? I think. Actually, though, hold on. I'm sure that there is also. We're gonna make a quick detour before we go check in with the Utwig. You'd be flattered if your plant said that to me. Yeah, right? So nice. So nice. Oh, some people are conscious. There might be Utwig ships. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them here. Now, we haven't talked to the Utwig yet. I'm gonna give you guys just a quick heads up. They, something about the way they talk. I find them really annoying. But first, look what we have here. Rainbow World! You know, I realized when I was back at the starbase that I should have re-upped on crew, and I did not. So, oops. Oops. Then you'd be horrified they were speaking. Ah, but they're so pleasant. They're so pleasant and nice. Just a little... Boom. Okay, these guys are gonna try to talk to me. I thought I would go to their homeworld, but we might just end up accidentally talking to one of their ships here. And by accidentally, I mean, well, it's still good, I guess. You know. Whoa! I wanted to go to the planet. Okay, well, okay, there's so many. Okay. Alright, it's fine. Just again, heads up. Something about the voice they chose for these guys. I'm not a fan.
I suppose as a courtesy I should extend an appropriate greeting. On behalf of the Utwig Proctors, I truly hope for your sake that your day has been better than ours, although this really isn't saying that much.
This is Captain Berg representing the new Alliance of Free Stars. Please respond.
What good would that do? I mean, why should we? We agonized for hours, wondering if it was a cruel twist of fate or simply a serious case of butterfingery. The lifetimes that have been spent in the pursuit of the elusive answer to this deceptively simple question has driven many of us down the dark road of self-destruction. Indeed, even as these words strike the ears of any who care to listen, the real question is, does it matter? I cannot say. I wallow in a quandary, unable to determine what better atones for my part of the great sin. Should I engage in slow and painful self-termination? Should I commit myself to a long life of painful self-flagellation? Should I throw myself with enthusiastic verve at the problem of collective annihilation? I do not know. Even now, my mind writhes in anguish of indecision, lest the outcome be inadequate.
I hate this, but we have to get the lore, so... I detect that recent events have not gone... Actually, you know, do you know anything about the Ur-Quan? The enslaving Ur-Quan?
We know nothing of this species that you mentioned. However, while we are on the subject of evil and powerful species, we have encountered a particularly gruesome race that seemed to come from the direction of Arcturus. When we hailed them, they responded with mighty weapons that sent our delegation to their deaths. Lucky fools. The aliens' dark, crusty battleships
Not the crusty
are capable
battleships.
of guiding spinning mines into almost any location. And should an enemy get too close, a fiery corona emerges to inflict fearsome damage. In our skirmishes with the race who called themselves the Cor-A, we found that by using our own shielding capability, we could sweep through the mines, absorb the corona, and then get close enough to the dark ships to give a lick of our own. In truth, however, they are very powerful and ruthless. When the Cor-A started to press toward our home world, we thought that our deserved punishment was being administered. But then, a mystery? They suddenly became disinterested and veered away. Bah, confounding frustration. With the Ultron, I could speak knowledgeably on this subject. To have this quality torn from our grasp emphasizes how meaningless our existence really is. This lack of meaning is what drives my species to the serious contemplation of a quick end.
We're just gonna give him the Ultron now, because I don't want to sit through this dialogue. Guess what we've got? We've got the Ultron. You want to see it?
Yeah! Should I set my gaze upon such a sight,
I might suffer sleepless nights for years on end. It is a symbol of the collective Utwig failure. It is our ultimate tragedy. Ah, every divot, every crack on its surface is etched forever in my soul. Remove it from my sight, lest I purge my... Hey! That is not the devastated Ultron. It is the image of the Ultron before. A trick? A trick? Oh! I had no idea that any species could sink so low. How dare you try to manipulate me with that cheap stage prop? Why, it's not even... Hey! Wait a second. It looks like... Can it be? Yes! It is! A miracle! Oh, happy day! Joyous occasion! You have our eternal thanks, good Captain. You will be immortalized as the blessed figure that delivered unto us our future. We will revere your very likeness. Let me take the Ultron. Yes, I feel the link, the knowledge, and the power. It seems that there is much to do. Indeed, it seems that you should proceed to the second moon of the sixth planet of Zeta Hyades and take what you find there. We no longer have need for it, but the Ultron reveals that you will. I thank you for your part in the grand scheme. We now recover that which is ours via destiny and proceed to perform our essential service for the universe. But wait! The Ultron throbs and whistles. Matters of significance are being relayed to our brains. It has been so long since we communicated with the Ultimate in such a manner, but slowly the truth is revealed. Our destiny. We have been directed to join with our Supahx allies and attack you. No, wait, that's wrong. Sorry. We attack your enemies, the Ur-Quan and the CRAVE. No, that's not right either. What? Oh, okay. We must strike only the black ships, only the CRAVE. Now, Captain, we must leave to prepare our battle fleets. Wish us luck.
It's okay, we made it through that. We made it through that. I don't plan to ever talk to them again, but however, we can now build Utwig ships, and that's gonna be superbly useful. Their ships are actually like really good, really good. Okay, that's all right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head over to what he told Zeta Hyades. If you were listening to what he said, which I know it was hard to listen to, but our reward awaits us on, it was like something like the second moon of the sixth planet. Alpha, Epsilon, Zeta Hyades, there it is. Save as well, so we don't have to, if something happened and we had to reload and sit through that again. I think I would actually, yeah, okay. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's, over here is the big green one, is the, we'll probably check all of these planets, but second moon of the 6th planet. But gasp!
Fancy meeting you here, Captain.
Ha ha ha. Drew's starship, justify your presence here.
We, the appointed representatives of the Crimson Corporation, merely come to obtain the fair and reasonable payment for our goods. We traveled to this region of space years ago to sell the useless Ultron device to the Utwig. We knew even then of the weapon on the surface below us. This was to be our price. But the Utwig used a clever ploy to cheat us. I had convinced the morose Utwig fools that the Ultron was the answer to all of their pitiful dreams. Powers? The Proctor's wine. Will it give us the powers we crave? I assured them that, yes, the Ultron would give them the second sight. The Ultron would allow them to see into the past and the future. The Ultron would slowly imbue each of them with unique secret powers of great significance. The Ultron would ensure that their race's huge potential for greatness would be fulfilled. Then a mistake was made. Enough foolishness. We will take the precursor device from the surface and then leave. Thereafter, I may see fit to bequeath the entire planet to you, Captain, for your invaluable services in the past, provided you leave now.
Yeah, you can't just bequeath a planet to me that you don't own to begin with, bro, but also the Utwig did promise it to us. So the artifact does not belong to you, it is rightfully ours. Stand aside.
Liar! It is we who are the genuine owners, not you, Captain. Those many years ago, when we offered the Ultron to the Utwig, how they capered and laughed at their good fortune. Fools. Then they begged to hold the device, just for a moment. To close the deal, I permitted this. A grievous mistake. The moment the High Prompter touched the Ultron, her body arched and her eyes rolled back in her head. She began to babble meaningless phrases and howl like a beast. We had expected the Utwig to fall for our sell, to buy the useless device, but never with such gusto. Their self-doubt and lack of clear reason left them vulnerable to our every manipulation.
Also, hey, Joseph.
Then, the Proctor's body relaxed, and her eyes slowly closed. When they reopened, her visual orbs shone with a wild and frightening light. This is all we could have dreamed of, and more, she intoned. And now, Drew, as to your price. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, the Proctor interrupted. Wait! The Ultron feeds your thoughts directly to me. Do not speak. I know what you desire. What could I say? That the Ultron was a farce and could do no such thing? I was stunned and silent. The Proctor continued. You Drews of the Crimson Corporation desire an object of great antiquity, something of secret function and value. Very well, it shall be done. And with that, we were led to a small vault. The Proctor ceremoniously opened the door of the vault and explained that because we had been of such great service, all of the treasures within were now ours. Inside we found a hodgepodge of ancient and useless artifacts, a glowing rod, an absurd trident, and more such junk. I could see no way to salvage the disastrous situation at that time. But when I heard of you, your travels, and your foolish quest for freedom, I realized that you could be the agent of our justice. And lo, it is so. You have heard our justification. It is valid and unassailable. Now go and do not return.
Hot damn. We got them chains. This guy just made a bad deal and then he's still trying to like get around it, dude. No, you suck. Oh, there it was, the snot drip again. Regardless of your feelings, we will now take the device. It's ours, buddy.
No, you will not. We know your soul, young captain. It is no brighter than ours. We acknowledge our greed. We revel in it. You are the dishonest one, hiding your shame in shadows. You fabricate justifications, rationales. In the end, we are just the same. But now you stand in our way. You will not be moved. Therefore, we will add your true name to our ledger of hatred. But first, die, child, die!
Okay. I think we gotta bring out Beep Eep. Maybe I should have just brought out the flagship, actually. Oof! He shot me good. He did land a hit. Oh, dang. Well. Okay. No! Oh, it's so close. I almost had him. Dang, okay. Rest in peace. Beep, eep. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I crashed into the planet and lost like half my crew. Oh, no. We're gonna reload. We're gonna reload. Oops. Oops. And,
Fancy me?
yeah. We're just gonna skip dialogue. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's just start with the flagship right off the bat. Like that. I really put like as much of my, as many of my modules into combat as I could for this exact purpose. Well, not exactly this, but for combat reasons, you know. This is what I should have done to begin with. Breathe. Ouch. Oh. He did get hit on me. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day and don't work too hard. We'll miss you. Don't work too hard. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Not bad. We destroyed evil capitalist pigs. Oop, 1 energy scan. Not a lot of biological. Alright, we'll grab the minerals here. They're not great minerals, but that's not really what we're here for. Carbon. We got some carbon. More carbon. Your carbon. Okay, I didn't get that tiny piece, but that's okay. Report from surface. We found a huge precursor device on the planet's surface. A giant black cylinder set within a simple defensive grid. We've already neutralized the grid. Well, actually, Jenkins just drove through it by accident, but that seemed to work. The artifact is covered with precursor script, and although we can't translate all of the writing, it is pretty clear that it is a warning, repeated again and again. The energy output of this artifact is scary. It rivals all of our ship's engines at Redline. If I may be so bold, Captain, I would advise that you not experiment with this device until we are back at the starbase. We shall now return to the ship, with the black cylinder device carefully stowed in the cargo area. End of report. Good. And actually, in the, yep, the Utwig bomb tells you all you need to know about it. Now, I'll tell you a fun little Easter egg here. We're gonna save before we do this. A fun little Easter egg. Okay. If you have the Utwig bomb in your cargo hold, and you decide you're playing around, maybe press the wrong button or something, if you activate it, here's what happens. So yeah. Make sure you save first. That'd be really funny if it also deleted your save file, but but it doesn't, thankfully. There is a budding romance happening here. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Alright, I'm just gonna start on the outside. We're gonna just check out all these planets here. Let's also look at the star map. Oh yeah, the Utwig and the Supox are moving into position to do a little bit of battle. Ooh, treasure world! Good. So anyways, that was just an alarm reminder for myself that about my dentist appointment, but don't worry, me from the past, I didn't forget. So the lesson here is, if you have a bomb, if you're piloting a ship and you have a bomb in your cargo hold, don't activate it while it's in your cargo hold. That's the lesson here. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna pop on down. Using the controls in a video game is apparently very difficult. Controls hard. Hey, weird umbrella alien. Hey, angry clapping tree. I don't know what to call these guys. I don't know if they actually have names. I'm gonna just keep calling them that. Umbrella squid, angry clapping tree. Normal names. Creepy isopod jelly bean. Or something. I guess the big green, well, you know, I'm just gonna hit up this one here, right? It's right here. It's right here. And it looks like a good one to me. I can't explain why. No, it's not really a good one. Okay. I know there is some biological stuff there, but I'm not exactly hurting for credits. You know what I'm saying? You know. Alas. Oh. It's adopted you, Mason. You've been adopted by the bee. You've been adopted. Okay. Not bad. I'm just gonna check out this one as well. See what we got here. Treasure world? Yes. Your banana. That's important. How could you? No, I kid. I think that's everything off this planet. Looks like it. Looks like it. Oh, that's innocent. Oh, you're innocent. Except not really. Whoop. Let's see this blue planet here. It's blue. It is blue. Not worth the time. And that's okay. Whee! Okay, I think this big green is the only one we didn't check. I think. Big greenie. Oh no, wait. Yeah, it is. No, we did check this because this is this is where we started. This is where the Druge were. Don't listen to me. There was a whole thing about that. Alright, we're out. We're done at Zeta Hyades. Goodbye. So, ooh, they're out there. Good for them. And the Ilrath and the Thordash zones are intersecting. The Kunk are moving over toward the Yehat. Lots happening. Lots happening. Quasi portal. Not the bomb. Don't activate the bomb. Okay. And up that way. We're gonna go pay the Starbase a visit. Re-up on crew and flesh out our fleet here with some Utwig ships. We've got two. Actually, I might just sell off the Aurelian ships that I've got too. Maybe.
I am at your disposal, Captain. By the way, I thought you should know. A race of plant creatures called the Supocs have arrived in your absence, Captain. They offered use of their ship designs and will supply you as many starship captains as we require. I, of course, accepted their offer immediately. Also, a small contingent of Utwig has visited. After spending a few days setting up our fabricators to build their Jugger starships and providing us with a few capable commanders, they departed. Captain, if you continue to build such strong alliances, we will surely win our battle against the Ur-Quan.
Hell yeah. Now, have some minerals.
More fuel for the fire, eh, Captain? That last load should keep it blazing.
What about Blaze? Anyways, can your scientists analyze what I have acquired since my last
The
visit?
analysis reads as follows. Subject, Utwig bomb device. Data, analysis has yielded little information about this device, largely because of our technicians' unwillingness to open it or even remove the bomb from your ship. That
That's fair.
aside, here's what we know so far. The device is correctly defined as a bomb, one of enormous destructive potential, but it's not of Utwig origin. Nothing about it relates to the technology we see in the Jugger ship. We believe it to be of late precursor origin, though it somewhat resembles certain Chenjesu technology. Its original function? Probably a planeteering tool for dispersing unwanted moons. Summary? Unless there's a strong reason to do otherwise, do not activate this device. Leave it alone. Any experimentation should be conducted at least 12 astronomical units from this starbase, and preferably a bit further. That's the end of our scientist's report.
That's fair. All right. Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Captain.
Let's go to the shipyard. Re-up on some crew. I ought to sell off. I definitely want to keep the Yehat ships, but the other ones I'm a little less sure about. I already sold off one of the skips. The thing is that I can't build new ones if I need to. Do you know what I mean? That's my hesitancy. The Arilu, Pekanka, and Yeha ships are... I cannot build more of them. You know what I mean? But, let's see, I do have 2 spots, so maybe that'll be enough. The Utwig ships are a little pricey, but you know what? We got the cash for it, so it's okay. We're just gonna go with it. And maybe that's good. Not this? What? Wait, what? I'm confused. Not his. His banana? Are you sure? His. I think it is his banana. The Mycon banana. You know, the old Mycon banana trick. Classic Mycon. Well, maybe this will do. This will do. All right. And we've got about. Well, we've got time. We got a little bit of time. We're good on crew. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. Module. We're gonna sell off a storage bay in exchange for a crew pod. Oopsie. And keep 100 crew on us. And we still have 9,000 plus resource units. Yeah, I think that's fine, actually. Here's what I will do though, is we did build yeah, no, I don't think we need the Earthling cruisers for anything really. Unfortunately, they're not like great past the early game, and we're not dealing with Slylandro probes anymore. Maybe we got an Ors Nemesis. We could. That's the Supak ship, is pretty cool. But then again, maybe I just keep one for having. You know, just nice to have one. I also apparently didn't re-up on that one. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. This fleet is fine. It's a fine fleet. A fine fleet. We're gonna just roll with it. Now. How much fuel will it take to get over to the villages from here? Whopping 33 fuel. And I think in that case, quasi-pivotal. And we want to go to that. Hopefully, unless I picked the wrong one. That'd be pretty interesting. Nope, we're good. It saves about, actually, because it costs 10 to open the portal, and then we're spending about 15. It actually doesn't save that much. It does save some fuel, but it didn't save as much as I was hoping it would. We're gonna return to Beetlejuice and talk back to, have a little chat with Talana. Since we last visited her, we learned a little bit of info. Ooh, someone's approaching us though. Oh, we are crossing through Ur-Quan space. Do I want to fight an Ur-Quan? Okay. Just for funsies. Just one. Just one. Oh, there's 4 ships.
Human, you have ignored our commands, and now you will be punished.
What you gonna do about it? What's your problem? You didn't answer my question. What's your problem, man?
You have intruded upon the battleground of our doctrinal conflict with the CRAVE. This is not tolerable. We must maintain our concentration on this war. We must win. Should we lose, the consequences to you and all of us sentient life in this part of the galaxy would be very grave. Since you have refused to depart willingly, it appears that we must eliminate you ourselves.
All right. Should we try out our new Jujubee? Our new Utwig ships? Oopsie. Shit, wrong time. The Utwig ships are good. They are good. Alright, let's swap out for Nestor over here. Sucks to suck. Okay. Yep, just drain your battery. Oop. Oh, I crashed it. It's okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. So, 1,500. We're just gonna zip back to Beetlejuice. Oh, we might. Oh, ooh, they're trying to. Ooh. We're just gonna take over the autopilot here so that we could avoid those guys. Whoop! Back to Beetlejuice. Okay, so again, I said this earlier in the stream, but if you weren't here for it, not everything in this game has aged super well, and I'm gonna call this next. There's gonna be some cringe. Okay, just putting that out there.
It warms. Hello again, pleasant human. It warms me to greet you again.
Hello again. Oh, the dialogue options I was hoping for did not show up. Actually, goodbye. Actually, never mind. Oops. She-bag. Okay, you know what that means. You probably don't know. There was already cringe. I mean, more of it. You know, just a little more. The old quasi-portal. Okay, we need to go back to Mycon space. I guess get a little bit more of a confession out of those guys. You know what I mean? Beta brought me. Actually, that might be their home world. Let me double check. No, it's not their home world, but it is somewhere we want to get to. Oh, I'm also going to. Refill on the crew here. There we go. Yeah, where the Mycon at? Let's also use the Burbix caster to summon our friends. We are right in Mycon space. Now this might be a Mycon coming towards us. It might be the Malnorme. I guess I'll just yeah, there it is.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hey, man. I'll sell you this. Yes, thank you. Bloop. And also this.
Your ship's log.
Thank you. Okay, I'd like to make some purchase. I'd like to buy some fuel from you, mobile gas station man.
Fuel transferred to your vessel.
Shall we leave now?
It has been a pleasure dealing with you, Captain.
I know. I'm such a pleasure to deal with. Okay, so here I am in Mycon space. Where are the Mycon? That was not rhetorical. I really want. Can they? Where that Mycon at? BRB? How dare you? But okay. Understandable.
This is a special place filled with Juffalwup. We must not allow it to be soiled by the Non. You must go now.
What makes this world so special to you?
Juffalwup is the power of light, hot warmth in the cold void. It flows through all things, binding them together, making them one. You are non-Juffalwup. You cannot understand.
Rude.
Below is the pod of Juffalwup, there for 1,000 centuries. When we are cold, the pod opens and warms us. When it is dark, the pod clenches, and lo, there is light.
It clenches.
You are the Non. The pod is not for you. You must leave.
We'll just be going now.
You are the Non. You must go now and never return.
So rude. So rude. But also I need to farm you guys for dialogue. So where are you at, Mycon boyos? Is this one their homeworld, I think? Does it have slots for? Maybe we'll, oh wait, I saw some. Oh yeah, there's some more guys there. That's okay, we'll fight the guys in here. Here we are. This'll work, I think, probably, hopefully, maybe. Probably, hopefully, maybe. Five of them. Alright, let's save.
We are the Mycon.
I know. Is that a rock you're sitting on, or did you just have a big butt? This is definitely a good question to ask someone.
In the dark they grow. The deep fire feeds the children. Their birth breathes warmth across a cold world.
The system requires more energy. A convenient source lies beneath the crust.
We look to Juffalwup for direction, and it provides the pattern. Endless expansion, with purity of achievement and intolerance of error. Juffalwup fills in my fibers, and I grow turgid. Violent action ensues.
My guy is always growing turgid. I'm curious to see how the Utwig ships do against the Mycon, actually. Let's see. I'm gonna crash. Oh, I didn't crash. I thought I was going to. He definitely ignored my dump truck butt situation. Question. 100%. Which is fair, honestly. So I'd say overall, it works pretty well. It works pretty dang well. Aw, dang, I wasn't quick enough on the shield. Oh well. Shoot. Doubly wasn't quick enough on the shield there. Come on, Schlish. Stop running away, Schlish. Stop running away, Schlish. I think we are going at the exact same speed. So, I think here's what I need to do is slingshot with the gravity well to bridge the gap. There we are. And we'll swap over to the flagship, I think. It works pretty well. Very well. Oof. Did I actually, as the screen transition was happening, did I crash into the planet there and lose a bunch of crew? I had 81 and it went down to 55. Okay, I'm gonna reload because that's atrocious. That's atrocious. Cheesing it now. Look, what it is I upgraded my ship to be a powerhouse. That's not cheese, that's strategic. Strategic. I love cheese. That too. There is that. It's strategic. If you need to, why wouldn't you outfit yourself appropriately? You know? It's being prepared. If you could customize your ship, why wouldn't you cover it with lasers? This guy spawned right on top of me. Hot damn. That was rough. He actually killed like 15 crew there. Okay. Alright, now you're gonna get it. So remember how I was upset about going down to like 55? Now I'm down to 51. Oh no, the cost of perfectionism. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, maybe. It might be fine. Maybe I should have just stuck with... I don't want to... Look, I just want to ask him about his big butt.
We look.
Just want to ask a guy about his big butt. Is that so much? Is that so bad of me? I mean, what? Yay. Okay. What's up with this glush? He's gonna play the avoidance game. But no, he can't because he blew up instead. Hot damn! That went much better. Alright. Let me save. All right, who's next? Who's next? Oh, just one little guy. Just one little guy.
We are the Mycon.
Who would have guessed? I don't suppose that there's a chance he'll actually respond to what I'm saying, is there?
I am Sloosh. I was incinerated 14,000 Earth years ago. I live now for but a moment. Then I am gone. Juffo what fills in my fibers.
Uh-huh. Alright. He be filling in them fibers, you know? Sploozo. Sploozo. Yay. He said he was Schloosh, but he was Sploozo. What gives? Okay, who's next?
We are the Mycon.
Yeah, I bet you are. Can't believe I'm trying to have a conversation with a hot fungus.
Incorporation of dense amphibal fibers ensure survival in environmental extremes.
I yearn for magma, the flowing warm basalts, the red glow of the lava pools. When we encounter the Nom, we must absorb them, or reject them, so that it is no longer Nom. Juffo what?
Great. Cool, man. Sorry, schlup. Why does it sound like a slur? Wee. Hey, Liam, how are you, by the way? Welcome. There's so many of them. I came to the right place. I was like, where are they? Well, here they are.
We are the Mycon.
Stop wiggling. Stop wiggling. So whatever they are.
Entry of noise into the signal is unavoidable. We must include a filtering mechanism.
Cessation of an individual is unavoidable, a consequence of existence. Yet, with the birth of life, individuality is transferred in part, and may, occasionally, gain dominance for an interval, achieving a kind of shared immortality. Juffo what fills in my fibers.
Alright. I've heard enough of him talking about violent action ensuing. Oh. Sorry, Glob. Rest in peace, Glob. Been a bit low recently. Aw. Hope things are okay with you, man. Things is of life's good. Yee-hee-hee. Point defense laser system. We're just coming in clutch here. There we go. Chatties and chatters. There's a lot of ships. There's a lot of ships. I'm gonna save between every fight.
We are the Mycon.
Where's the Absorbing Junior when you need it?
Survival is a priority. Expansion is a priority. Processing is a priority. Jeffo acknowledges the existence of unavoidable non. When we are faced with such, we join, absorb, and wait for our opportunity to learn the weakness that will allow us to void the non. At times, I meet another who shares with me the life of a parent inside the mind. And if we speak, this fragment becomes predominant in the both of us, and self meets self with occasionally enlightening results. Jeffo what?
Yep. So nice of you to do that, Alex. So kind. Happy. Spork! He was Spork. Good old Schlupp must be a pretty common name. A common Mycon name. A My-common name. Seeing a lot of Schlepps. Almost had him. Oof! I actually took some damage there. Dang. Dang. That's okay. We'll carry on. So many Mycon. How many of these guys am I gonna have to talk to get this, the information I need from them?
We are the Mycon.
That is a cute name. Ugly, can you hear me?
The podships throng with the plasma containment field, whose offspring seek to transform the non into void. The fields grow tighter and tighter. The bass rumble of the generators rises gradually to a high, burning scream. Sudden silence and a flash of light announce release. The hot pulsing subsides slowly.
Why does this sound so sensual?
The deep children fall from the void, gathering speed for the penetration. The tough casing warms as it passes through the atmosphere, glowing white as it hits the surface. Solid rock flows like liquid, and the child slips into the warm, safe depths beneath the crust. Look, think, act. Look, learn, remember, teach, repeat. Jeffo what?
All right. So what I'm trying to do, going through these guys, is if you get them to talk about the deep children enough, you will canonically, I guess, gain enough information to be able to essentially go back to Talana and explain that, hey, for how your homeworld got destroyed, it was actually the Mycon blew up your planet, and that's why you should ally with us. Ah! Man, oh, that one went badly, so we're just gonna, I think I'm gonna reload. Just gonna reload. Lost a few dozen more crew than I wanted to. Yeah.
The deep look. Juffo.
Yeah, cool. Let's try again. Oh, it happened again. It happened again. Maybe I should switch back to the Utwig ships. The Utwig. Mix it up a little. We are the Mycon. Oh wow, he only gave me the one this time. Only the one line. Yeah, let's try it out. Bring out the jugger. Also, James, heading out. All right. Have yourself a good rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. Yeah, I really like these Utwig ships, man. And we're actually going to be wrapping this up pretty soon, anyways, because I did, as I mentioned earlier, have to end early today. But you won't be missing much, James. Oh, that was weird. A little audio. Too much audio happened at once. Welcome back to the land of the living, Linz. Linz, land of the living. Loose. Come on. Be dead. There we go. Thank you. Waking up in another dimension. Truly. Okay. What time is it? 12:45. Okay, my friends. Well, I'm just gonna dip into hyperspace for a sec. And we're gonna save. Unfortunately, friends, even though you just woke up, we're out of time, unfortunately. I do have to get going. I gotta go pull kiddo out of school early and then mosey over to the dentist. So, I apologize. So much shorter stream today. Just over 3 hours though. That's why we started earlier too. But I want to say thanks guys for hanging out today. I guess we finish up the Mycon plot next week, and we actually might just finish up the game next stream, which is probably good because the stuff, because of reasons, Silksong reasons. So yeah, it'll be good, but I gotta kill a bunch of these Mycon guys so that they'll spill the beans for me. So yeah, anyways, that's all I got to say. So thanks guys for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. I hope it's a good one. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for Rin's premiere. Thanks for reminding me. It's in the Discord if you missed it. And also on Saturday for more Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I've been having a lot of fun with. So lots to look forward to. But yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. And one more thanks to this updated list of names that you're about to see scrolling on by on screen. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, and just a quick shout out to ZLBM0 for the super chat. I so appreciate it. All right, thanks, guys. I'm done talking now. Bye-bye.